So, benches. Everybody's bench is different. Mine is my main bench, this one, is a hodgepodge of a computer desk that I put together with a 24-inch, 200-pound drawer slide for the keyboard tray that I flipped upside down, so it has the lip. And then my moon also has the ability to slide. I can slide that out. And then the scope and extra shelves and all that jazz. But bench health will give you more longevity in your workday. And I found that standard jeweler's benches usually just aren't exactly what I wanted and needed after working with a few. So way back when, 6 years ago, I decided to start doing this from home. Began building this thing. It was just a cheap computer desk. Totally, 1980s, 90s construction computer desk kind of thing. But it was cheap, and I knew I could work with it. I'm not trying to build some amazing piece of furniture. I did that years ago. I used to build furniture. This is just a workhorse. It's what I need to get things done. Right now I'm just working on engraving, pushing the outline in on this gold inlay. Here, I'll show you. But bench posture is everything. The ability to sit nice and straight. And so that's what I'm working on. I hope you can see that. And I'm just running the border around the outside. Yeah, bench posture is kind of everything. Give you a lot of longevity in your workday. I have a tendency to put in pretty long days since I work from home. we like to say, super good enough. Super good enough. But yeah, as you can see, you know, posture's kind of everything. And the way I have it set up, it allows me to sit nice and straight in my chair. Everything comes to me. I don't have to go to it. If I'm feeling too congested in there, I could just bring everything out just a little bit. The drawer allows me a lot of space to be able to do that, as does the arm for the scope. Which is good if, you know, things I haven't posted or larger engravings that I did. You know, I have done some wood engraving on a gun stock in here, 2 of them. And it's nice to have the throw, the ability to get it out and away from everything so it can pivot. And I'm still sitting. I'm not standing at a bench hunched over it. So yeah, so that's how I'm set up here to do what I do. And so let's go to the giveaway thing. We're at 95 subscribers right now, and it's right here at the end of the month of January. I would love to see 5 more people subscribe to this channel in the next 2 days, so I could be on that schedule. I was hoping that, you know, 100 subscribers by the end of January, so I could do this giveaway. I want to give one of y'all 100 carats of cabochons, and you know, I have a lot of trays to pick from. You're gonna get some good material. So hit that like and subscribe, tell your friends. This little video is just about, you know, how you could take something that's not meant for this industry and make the changes that you need to for a fraction of the dollars. I mean, these drawer slides were $38, I think, from McMaster Car. They're 24-inch, you know, 200-pound drawer slides. This drawer is very sturdy. You know, I've done other modifications to other drawers to like fit my laptop in here, and it could just flip open, and I could use it as a work tray as well. You know, extra shelving up above, you know, place for my screen for the camera, for the scope, you know, TV on top. But it's different than, I'm gonna grab the camera so I can just kind of point it out for you. It's different than, you know, that's my hydrogen torch under there, and I have my propane oxygen Smith Little up around the side, and then my ambient air propane compressor, engraver. Everything's kind of right where I need it to be. This jeweler's bench is standard, and it works and it does the trick, but it's just not as comfortable for everything. It does the trick, you could make it work, but sometimes a standard jeweler's bench asks you to, go to it. Whereas, let me just make sure that the camera is pointed. Yeah. So the standard jeweler's bench asks you to go to it. So I found, working at the other benches, I'm constantly leaning forward into the work, kind of getting hunched over the tray, and everything needs to, I always need to go to the work. Whereas, you know, for doing stuff like this, the engraving, the stone setting, and a lot of other things, I could make the work come to me, and it keeps me back in the chair in a comfortable position. I'm not, you know, craning my neck a lot. You know, I have my arms set up So they're just over the tray here. I have a place to rest my elbows and just work. So I don't need arm extensions coming off the bench to brace myself. And I have the ability to move just a little bit. Whereas with the arm extensions, those are fixed. So if the work needs to move or angle, or if I need to pull the drawer out, you know, if I need to position forward because it's easier to cut that way, you know, I pull the drawer out a little bit, and it keeps everything in the scope and everything moves at the same time. It becomes really intuitive because you're sitting in, you know, kind of like a helm. I call this my helm. And I figured this out on my own and looking at some other, you know, master jewelers that also don't work with standard out-of-the-box jeweler's benches, and they were working on tables that they kind of hodgepodge themselves because it was just more comfortable. And yeah, if you have more comfort in your working position, you're gonna exponentiate your longevity in your work day and your working comfort. I'm not sitting here hunched over a scope where I'm craning my neck over and getting hyperflexion in the vertebrae. It's so yeah. But you know, ergonomics in the workspace is always a big thing for me. Back when I did furniture, back in upstate New York, ergonomics in workstations and table work heights, they were all really important because we were running a pretty big shop, 20 some people walking around, producing a dozen or so pieces of furniture a month, some, you know, big product. And when I first got in there, everything was, you know, it was just a standard shop. Not every workstation worked for the people that were working. And we started making changes to that really quickly, and it helped give people more longevity in their workday. So I hope this can be a little informative and inspiring for you, that you don't just have to grab a jeweler's bench out of the box and make it work for you. For a couple of bucks here and there, you could pick up a old $50, very sturdy, much bigger workstation than most of the jeweler's benches offer you at a $500 price range. For another $150, you can turn it into something that really works for you. And if you don't have the skills to do it, find a local carpenter that'll help you out. I'm sure they'll be happy to. So once again, hope you find it informative and entertaining. Hit that like and subscribe, and hopefully in the next couple of days here, we'll be able to make a post about the 100 carat CABOCHON giveaway. And in the next week or so, I'm gonna give y'all 100 carats of pretty good cabs. So I thank everybody for tuning in so far and showing me, what you've liked and what I could show more of. I will be doing a couple more videos, of close-ups of engraving, being shot through the camera and viewing the screen. And also, I will get to that video here in the next week or few. It's the Tucson Gem Show going on right now, so I'm gonna be busy back and forth for a little bit, and getting a couple of projects done. This is an engagement band that I'm working on right now, and yeah, so keep tuning in and we'll keep working on it together. I appreciate all of you. Thanks a bunch.